KHOU Sports Extra with Bob Allen.
I had the opportunity to sit down this week with VinceYoung. His financial issues have been well documented, and the football career he wanted was sidetracked. But I learned from talking to him, he's okay and is looking ahead to a bright future. We all know of Vince's talent, leading Texas to a national championship in 2005 with the incredible win over Southern Cal at the Rose Bowl. Then coming back to Houston after the Texans passed him over in the draft and leading the Titans to an overtime win at Reliance Stadium. After Tennessee let him go, he unsuccessfully tried to catch on with the Eagles, Bills, Packers, and Browns.
Not down in Coach Fisher. I just know that I made a mistake and got into it with my coach. And then after that, the word spread around that I was a bad guy. So every team that I went to, it was already a perception about who I was.
And then there were the money problems going on at the same time.
And some of the things that came out in the media and things like that, it's basically to me trusting some people with my finances or what it may be and took advantage of me.
Well, now Vince works for the University of Texas in their diversity program and works with Access Brand Management, mentoring athletes who got into similar difficulties as young.
You know, a lot of people always turn their back on athletes and different people that go through a situation. But the biggest thing what we're doing is more so, providing them service and caring about them a little bit more for them to get back on track where they need to be at.
So you're taking some of the lessons that you learned firsthand the hard way and showing these guys, don't do what I did, do what they tell you to do.
Me having, going through adversity that I went through, ups and downs, to understand where these guys are coming from or what's going on to help them, show them a different way so they can get out of that storm.
Is your storm over?
Yeah, my storm is. I mean, you got always the bumps and bruises on the road. Somebody always talking about something, but the good thing about it is that I move forward, and anything, whatever mistakes that happened in the past, I definitely dealt with it.
So now he is on the other side of his football career. It wasn't what he wanted it to be, but he's dusted himself off, and he's moved on.
To be where I'm at today, compared to all the stuff I've been through, I'm pretty happy.
If a team calls,
no,
I'm
not playing.
For sure.
I'm done.
No matter what.
A flag football, I could do a little flag football.
An NFL team calls, said, Vince, I want you to go to camp with me. You're going to say absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I'm done with football.
You can say what you want about VinceYoung, and a lot of people have criticized him for squandering his career and millions of dollars. And some of that might be justified. He got some bad advice and admittedly did some immature things along the way. But it was a hole he dug for himself, and to his credit, he's digging himself out of it. His financial mess is getting straightened out. He's with people who are in his corner, and in turn, he's helping and advising those who have made similar mistakes. He's a good guy who was blessed with great talent, who was thrust onto a huge stage, and he wasn't ready for that stage. The University of Texas does not forget those who have contributed to them. Vince has a job there now, and he, his wife, and 4-year-old son have moved to Austin. He's been through several lifetimes in his 31 years, and he's back on his feet again in a new arena, ready to make the best of things. Now, I'm nowhere close to being an intellectual. I think that's fairly obvious, but one quote that's always struck me as ringing true is from Vince Lombardi. And it applies to Vince and all of us. Lombardi said, "The real glory is being knocked to your knees and then coming back. That's real glory. That's the essence of it." And that's what Vince has done.